Hello everybody, Dave Johnson from the Media Relations Office here at UW-Lacrosse, here with head men's track and field coach Josh Buchholtz as we preview the WIAC Championships, which are Friday and Saturday, May 5th and 6th down at UW-Platteville. The men's team is looking for their 27th straight outdoor title. They've won 52 titles overall. Coach Buchholtz in his 9th season. Josh, first welcome, and let's first talk about your indoor season. You won the conference title, you shared the national title, and just maybe how that momentum from the indoor kind of led into the outdoor season.
I think, winning the conference title was a strong thing. There we had some contenders this year. I know Stevens Point was gunning. Whitewater's always a contender. Going to the national meet, I think we did ourselves maybe some disjustice on day one, but we rallied back on day two to tie. We have some guys in the team that have some motivation for the outdoor season for sure. It's fine. We bring back some hard work. We won a national title, but having it all by yourself is a different story. So I know there's some guys that are motivated by that.
And going into this conference championships, 5 of the 8 teams are ranked in the top 25 right now. Lacrosse is ranked number 2 in the country. I think Whitewater right behind you. So just talking about the conference, it's going to be a tough meet again with the 2-day championships this weekend.
Absolutely, year in and year out, our conference is just it's a demanding conference. They're the top ranked teams in the nation. We're going to be battling with them, and there's some great marks every year. You look at the National Honor Roll, and a lot of marks come out of our conference meets. So, with good weather, we're guaranteed we're going to have good competition. There's going to be some good marks that come out of this meet, and it's going to really stir up the national list and what's going to happen going into the national championship season.
And it has been with women's track, men's track. Your depth is always a key at this conference meet. Is that again the key this year, both on the track and the field side, is just in terms of your depth to hopefully win that conference title?
Yeah, and I think it also with that depth comes along with our senior experience. I know we have a very strong senior group. Looking at the kind of going into the conference meet across the board, we're scoring in every event. We're scoring in double digits in over half of those events. And looking at the other team and our competitors, some of them can say that, but not quite the way that we can. So going into a conference meet, it's a true team championship. We're going to be able to put the best team on the track, not just one individual, 2 individuals. We'll be able to spread that out, and I think that excites the team. It's something that we build upon, we grow upon when we get to the meet. The fact that we have 52 competitors entered in the meet, so we only have 6 of our athletes that did not qualify for the conference meet, which is something special.
Talk about maybe you talk about your seniors a little bit, but you've got contributions from the indoor season with Andrew Jarrett as a freshman and earned All-American honors. Just talk about what you've had from your team in terms of your freshmen through your seniors.
Yeah, we look for those. I mean, you rely on your seniors, your upperclassmen to do the job that they need to, but then you also hope that you're going to find that, or that athlete finds that time to be competitive. A lot of championship meets have been helped out by that freshman that wasn't expected to do something and then does that, or the sophomore that finally comes into his own and figures things out and really puts that effort on the track during that championship meet. That's what it's all about. When the pressure of competition of a championship meet comes knocking at your door, you open it up or you go run back and climb in bed. So the guys do a good job. We train for that. We train our upperclassmen, understand that they've been through this, they've been through the battles before, and it's just a matter of when the freshmen, sophomores find that, and the sooner that they find that, the better that they're going to have in their career. It's
a long season. You start training. You have meets in January. You start with your alumni meet. And then you kind of go all the way out to end of May. So just talk about just how long the outdoor season is a little shorter. It's quickly comes in April, and all of a sudden your conference meet is the first weekend in May. But just talk about how your training has progressed from indoor and then into the outdoor season.
Yeah, and that's something that I think the guys have to learn from the time they step on campus. We talk about before they even arrive here. It's like this is a marathon. This is a 10K race. This is not a 60-meter dash. The season, the career that they have here is that way. So knowing that they're doing their stuff in the summer, we build into it, and then that they do come in the fall and do their conditioning, and then when the season starts at the end of October, they know that from that point moving forward, they still have 7 months. They actually have 2 months before they actually step on the track for competition. So, I put a lot of props to our Sport Performance Center folks for writing good workouts, our assistant coaches for making sure that they write good workouts, and our athletic trainers taking care of our athletes. So that way, track and field is one of those things where we want to make sure that we're good throughout the entire season, but we want to be super good when championship time comes around each year. So whether it be indoor or outdoor, so we have a lot of physiological things that go into our workouts, and me as a head coach and our assistant coaches knowing that we got to kind of bring the guys down sometimes, and then we know that at the end of the season it's time to really ramp up the atmosphere and get them excited about championship season.
And talking about, you've won 26 straight. So does the team sort of rally around that? Doesn't feel the pressure of that, or I mean, it's a lot of conference titles. You're the top dog, as we like to say, so teams are trying to knock you off. So how does the team rally around each other?
And again, I guess when you look at that and you put it in perspective, there's no athlete on this team that was even born the last time that this team lost a conference title, and half of our coaching staff wasn't even born at that point. All except for Doug Iwitz, who's older in the hills. He was around during those times. But yeah, so when they look at it, it's like, yeah, well, we have to put it whatever way that we have to use it for pressure, whether it be putting it on in a good way and saying, hey, we've got this ball rolling in the right direction, let's just keep it rolling, or hey, let's not be the team that is the one that loses that last one. We talk about those situations. I think the tradition that everybody's created prior to me arriving here, and since I've been here, we know those things. We know what that means to the program, what that means to every team before us, and so I look at it as, hey, it's my obligation, my coach's obligation, and the athlete's obligation to keep that going and keep our tradition alive. It's something pretty important, and I hope people realize, even non-track people or even people in the community, that's a long streak. I'd be willing to put that out there with a lot of those other streaks that are out in the nation, in other sports too. Look at it, it's like, that's a pretty long streak for winning a national or a conference title.
Again, the WIAC Outdoor Championships are this Friday and Saturday down at UW-Platteville. Action starts at noon on Friday. You can go to UWLathletics.com and follow along, as well as WIACsports.com. Thanks, Coach, and good luck.